So what side of the fence are you on when it comes to AI? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Well, I can share with you that I automated my first business 25 years ago. So there's been some interesting commentary because I have been making a lot of posts about how to use AI, but more so how to actually adopt the mindset around being open-minded about using AI. And let's face it, the job tension is real. I'm not saying that it's not, first of all. And my position on using voice AI is this. We own some businesses. One business, we use it for after hours. So using voice AI after hours, it works extremely well because, I see plenty of people saying, oh, people can just, they can just leave a message on my voicemail, right? But if you're making maybe a new customer wait, you're really taking money out of your own pocket, because making the assumption that a new customer is going to wait for your time schedule, instead of being able to give them an avenue where they could, and again, let's talk about like after hours, right? Where they could actually just get some answers to their questions. Or, they could possibly even book an appointment. Yes, book an appointment. And if you didn't know that voice AI can actually book appointments for you, it can. Now, it's also the other thing that I know that makes people uncomfortable about using AI for maybe a service-based business is losing control. And losing control of your schedule. And if it can feel uncomfortable at first, it can. I've had voice AI turned on now. It's going to be a year. And my real use case is this. When I was closed on a holiday and I was spending time with my family, there was a new client that wanted to book a high-ticket service, which wound up being hair extensions. And it was Christmas. So I'm not going to be open on Christmas. And so then what happened next was my voice AI bot was able to book them. Now, I understand that there is a lot of fear around AI and job tension and will AI replace somebody? And my use case and suggestion to you is this. It's not meant to replace anyone. It is a great tool and sidekick. I love to call it a sidekick for after hours. Or what happens, you know what? Employees do get sick sometimes. So if you have a really, if you have a gap because somebody calls in sick, well then, doesn't it make sense to be able to have a solution that can help you? Because if somebody calls into sick work, the first thing is that you want them to feel better. And interestingly enough, with me asking what your opinion is about AI, to have a conversation, because I am looking to see what people's opinions are. And for those that hate AI, I respect your opinion, but I also do implore you to at least try something if you haven't tried it, right? So there's been comments. One comment was, you must really hate your employees. Nah, we love them so much they get 401k and health insurance. And again, one of our businesses uses voice AI for after hours. Now, in my instance, with my creative business being that I do own a hair extension salon, and I automated my salon 25 years ago by implementing online booking, I didn't grow a team. So that might sit well with some of you, and others might be like, see, I was right. However, it was a lifestyle choice for myself when it came to growing my hair extension salon, because when I am doing that type of work, I'm with a client for probably about 8 hours, and I can make anywhere between $2,500 to $4,000. That's not a brag. That's not so much a flex. It's that I don't have high volume when it comes to the salon. I learned how to build a system, a repeatable system, and I've coached others on how to put together an operating system that helps capture customers, a certain type of clientele. Because if you have an idea This is the beauty about why I love technology. My first profession, I started out as a creative, and when you own a business, you have to be creative anyway. And then I shared in a previous video vlog about how 25 years ago a hair client said that if I didn't get online booking, she was going to leave me. Imagine that. And so I got online booking. She went somewhere else for her hair, but that's what started my curiosity around technology to wind up building a stack of software. And it wasn't my intent to become a tech-savvy business owner, but now what I love so much is to help businesses thrive, to help affiliate marketers thrive, to help agency owners thrive. And then the other thing is that, let's talk about it. Job tension is real around AI, and fear can paralyze you if your job is threatened, But the other thing is that if you learn to learn, if you learn to learn again, sometimes what you need to do is I found in my experience, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, but anytime that I've ever been pinned in a corner about feeling frustrated about something, I've turned to the internet my whole entire life to find out what the solution might be. Now, the other thing that the commentary and comments that I get is people are saying oh, you want to destroy the planet. Nope, I don't want to destroy the planet. In fact, what I like to teach is to show you how to overcome feeling overwhelmed about technology, to build systems, to build income. Because when you can build a system to be able to attract customers, nurture them, follow up with them, and retain them, and you can do that with automation as a tool, then guess what? When you have staff, or if you have staff, they can be more productive by doing things that might have more importance to your actual business. And another thing is this. Our business, we have a fantastic office manager. She's phenomenal. And we also have the voice AI for after hours, and the only other time that the voice AI winds up picking up during the hours that she is working is if she's on the phone with another customer, because voice AI can actually answer 200 phone calls at once. Imagine being able to get 200 phone calls at once. If voice AI could be an additional solution to your business to help answer 200 phone calls a month, while your phenomenal office manager, real human receptionist, is attentively taking care of one of your existing customers or a new one, is that really terrible? It's not. Because when you look at things from from a customer service centric point of view, customers want to be taken care of. So I'm just going to suggest that you just take a look at my website, grab my blueprint. You can get my free resources at AnnMarieWaltsOfficial.com, or ThinkYourWayToAMillion.com. Named my website that because I choose to be able to, be curious enough to think differently, to take in other people's ideas that can ultimately influence building systems that create efficiency, that can build income. And you know what? If you throw in a book in there about learning about how to become debt-free, is it plausible to be able to build a 7-figure system? Absolutely. So come back for more. Thank you for watching. Grab my playbook. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And when you get your hands on the same resources that I do, and you become part of my community, we're going to have fun together, because I am in the works of building out workshops and webinars, so that way we can be in the same space and I can help you learn about automation and AI. And those are just part of the tools, because the system is, I want to be able to help you, show you how to have visibility online. And I added up all of my traffic in the last 90 days, and it was 380,000 plus views. I only ran one ad for 2 days, and the rest of it is all organic. and I can show you how to make your own visibility engine flywheel, so to speak, so that this way, when you have something that you're very passionate about and you're creative, I can show you how to use the technology and the systems so that you can have visibility. And then if you have something to sell, guess what? When you build an operating system, you can build it also faster with AI to be able to get where you're going. And that is awesome. Like, think of it, if we go back when you used to go on a road trip, and I might be dating myself, but we used to have to use a map, and then there was GPS. So I don't think anybody that's, even the ones that you might hate AI, you can't tell me you don't use GPS. All right, have a great day.